Welcome to today's show. On today's episode, we're going to be looking at the Bitcoin price. Everything seems to be on green. Bitcoin is trading right now at $7,110 and it's up 3.28%. And Ethereum is trading at $181.99. Also on today's news, Bitcoin locked in DeFi marks another ETH despite volatile market. We'll also be covering Hong Kong's first regulation Bitcoin fund get launched. Ethereum-based stablecoin market capitalization has nearly doubled year to date to 6.25 billion. Argentina central bank tests blockchain payment clearing system. DeForce hackers return nearly all stolen tokens. And last but not least, Anthony Pompliano predict 1,288% Bitcoin bull run. Say global macro fallout will likely push leading crypto higher. Welcome to today's show. As you can see, Bitcoin is still trading at $7,109, and Ethereum is trading at $181. XRP is trading at 18 cents per coin. Bitcoin Cash is trading at $231. Bitcoin Silver is trading at $191. Seems like everything in the crypto world is going good. Everything seems to be on the green except a few ones that are in the red. Bitcoin like in DeFi mark another ETH despite a volatile market. The Decentralized Finance DeFi has kickstarted the year 2020, noting tremendous growth. Despite restricted growth, Bitcoin lock in DeFi reached an all-time high 2.026K according to data provided by DeFiPulse. As you can see on the graph below, BTC lock and DeFi start gaining momentum in February, during the which is escalated from 1.50K Bitcoin to a value above 1.70K Bitcoin till March 15. It was notable that BTC lock and DeFi did not notice downtrend during the March fall, but instead moved sideways. On the other hand, BTC and DeFi remain unaffected by the March market crash. Ethereum and DAI, on the other hand, were not so lucky. Black Thursday resulted in auctioning under collateralized Ethereum in market vault, after which the ETH and DAI lock in DeFi noted a fall. Despite spur of growth noted in the ETH spot market, the asset lock in DeFi could not recover. There were attempts to recover the lost value on March 30th, when Ethereum and DeFi jumped nearly by 14% in over 24 hours to 2.81 million, but this was erased once again on the 8th of April. As the press signed, 2.723 million Ethereum was locked in DeFi, where DAI too was noticing a similar fate, as DAI locked in DeFi was 70% less than its ETH of 795 million DAI market at this ETH on March 8th, of which it went down, after which it went on a downward spiral. Hong Kong first regulated Bitcoin fund get launched. Arrano Capital, the blockchain arm of Hong Kong-based asset manager Venture Smart Asia Limited, has launched the country's first regulated Bitcoin fund. Announcing the news on Monday, Arrano Capital said the fund will track Bitcoin price, providing institutional investor access to Bitcoin through traditional fund structure. We decided to launch this fund to address market demand from professional investors who are increasingly focused on Bitcoin as an alternative store of value. Avaneesh Acquilla, Chief Investment Officer of Arrano Capital. The fund has some notable counterparty. BitGo as the custodian in the Grant Thornton. Kill me in the comment below if I say his name wrong. As its audit partner. The fund is reportedly eyeing $100 million in total asset under management within the first year. Aquila said he see enormous potential for passive and active crypto product going forward. As a result, Arrano is expected to launch another fund later this year. On our next news, Ethereum-based stablecoin market capitalization has nearly doubled year to date to 6.25 billion. The aggregate market capitalization of Ethereum-based stablecoin has increased by 95.38% to year to date to 6.25 billion, according to research conducted by the block Matteo Lobowitz. Kill me on the comment below if I say his name wrong. The sharp surge in stablecoin activity is likely on a combination of a recent market volatility and the inflation of the foreign currency against the US dollar. According to Lebotwit, among Ethereum-based stablecoin, Tether continue to dominate the space with 77.84% of our market share. Tether outstanding Ethereum-based supply has grown by 113% year to date to 4.9 billion from 2.3 billion. USDC stablecoin continue to dominate among non-Tether stablecoin with a market share of 51.44%. However, the USDC faced some competition from Challenger Exchange Association stablecoin UBUSD and Binance USD, with the former growing 48.09% year to date, the latter growing 553.11%. Pax, on the other hand, has seen its market share decline by 21.3% year to date. Argentina Central Bank tests blockchain payment clearing system. DeForce hackers return nearly all tokens stolen. The Central Bank of Argentina is trying out blockchain in a new clearing system, and the technology could eventually be used by other large banks, according to CoinDesk. The solution by blockchain developer IOV Labs is intended to speed up fiat payment, putting an end-to-end technology to make everything flow better. The technology is based on the RKS smart contract network, and IOV made a connection with the central bank and others like Santander and BBVA. One of the main goals of the project is to show that the other use for blockchain beyond just cryptocurrency. The Argentina government has traditionally been skeptical of cryptocurrency, despite being an early supporter for blockchain. Diego Saldivar, CEO of IOV Labs, said that the technology would allow for the construction of an integral collaborative ecosystem that could bridge a lot of gaps with the coronavirus pandemic situation, especially in which people are in need of speedy digital based solution. Those participating in the new system will include the BCRA bank and clearing houses and other in finance peer in the area. In other news, a hacker of finance protocol DeForce has returned millions in stolen cryptocurrency. Coinbase reported the hack took place on Sunday, April 19, when Lin F, one of the protocols, saw around 25 million in crypto assets disappearing from his digital wallet. But that didn't last long. On Tuesday, April 21st, a series of transactions began pouring in on very amounts from the handle lindf.me hack to the admin for a project. Some were quite large, such as one totaling 55,992 Ethereum, which is equivalent to $10 million. A chunk of the transaction totaling around 10 million involved USD-linked stablecoin was also present in the return. The hacker didn't return exactly the same amount that had been taken, but the value was returned in other type of coin. There was no information on the identity of the hacker, why anything had been stolen, why it was returned. And last but not least, Anthony Pompliano predict 1,288% Bitcoin bull run. Say global market fallout will likely push leading crypto higher. Despite the gloomier economy, Morgan Creek Digital co-founder Anthony say he's not backing down from his bullish outlook on Bitcoin. In an interview on Calitina, the crypto investment firm executive say he predicted dominant cryptocurrencies on the verge of a new long-term 1,288 bull run. That will bring Bitcoin from its current price of about 7,200 to 100,000. Pompliano said the macroeconomy backdrop, along with the much anticipated halving in May, which will reduce Bitcoin new supply by half, will likely fuel a major rally. He believed that massive money printed by central banks around the world would drive people to invest in assets that remain scarce and offer inherent anti-inflammation properties. So in the end of 2021, I think Bitcoin will hit $100,000 in US dollar value. And really the reason for this is a combination of the macro environment with the halving structure. You didn't have the massive quantitative easing in the US. You didn't have the quantitative easing, the in the US. We have announced $2 trillion in stimulus. Japan just approved an almost $1 trillion stimulus plan. They're devaluing their currency, and when that occurs, people are going to seek out inflation edge assets like gold, Bitcoin, real estate, etc., and so on. And so, right when everyone is running to gold, Bitcoin, real estate, and other Bitcoin going to have this supply shock. 50% of the common daily supply will disappear. I think you'll continue to see a kind of the same. I think you continue to see kind of the same level of demand, or more likely, you're going to see an increase in demand over time. If you get that increase in demand, but you get the decrease in incoming supply demand economy take over, and you get an increase in price. Pompliano say he expect Bitcoin to rise to begin slowly. When Bitcoin taking more than a year to register to a new all-time high. That have been all for today news. This have been your boy Ismail with today news and update. Have a great day. See you again tomorrow.